Welcome back to Carscope, where we take you deep into the world of the most cutting-edge, bold, and revolutionary machines the automotive world has to offer. Today, buckle up for something truly extraordinary, something that doesn't just push boundaries, but obliterates them. We're diving into the 2025 Nissan Hyper Force, a car that has taken the concept of electric performance and turned it into a rolling work of art. A car that dares to blend brute force, racing heritage, bleeding-edge tech, and science fiction design into a single, wild package. This isn't just another EVA, this is Nissan's shot into the future of driving. So let's jump right in and explore what makes the Hyper Force one of the most jaw-dropping electric supercars we've ever seen. The moment you lay eyes on the 2025 Nissan Hyper Force, it feels like you're staring at something that escaped from a futuristic anime, because that's exactly the vibe Nissan went for. Sharp lines slice through the air like a fighter jet mid-dogfight, while wide haunches give it an aggressive stance that's pure street predator. The Hyper Force looks nothing like a traditional sports car, and that's the point. Nissan isn't aiming for nostalgia here. This isn't just the future of the GTR lineage, it's a clean slate vision of what high-performance electric cars could be when design is no longer constrained by convention. Starting at the front, you're immediately drawn to the ultra-slim LED headlights that almost look like neon slashes across a dark visor. The lighting signature is minimalist yet aggressive, giving the car a menacing face that means business. The front bumper is dominated by massive air intakes and aero elements that are anything but decorative, they're part of a fully functional active aerodynamics system. Yes, that's right, this car has panels that move and adjust in real time to optimize airflow based on speed and driving mode. The front splitter, dive planes, and lower grille all shift to direct air for cooling or downforce, depending on what's needed at the moment. Moving along the side, the Hyper Force keeps the visual drama going with sculpted bodywork that plays with shadow and light. The fenders are flared to house massive wheels, and everything feels hunkered down and ready to pounce. What's wild here is how seamlessly Nissan has blended track aggression with cyberpunk aesthetic. The carbon fiber side skirts, aerodynamic channels, and winged door mirrors look like something straight off a concept racer. Then there's the stand CLO, wide, and unyielding. The proportions are pure performance, but there's an artistry to it too. This isn't just about speed, it's about evoking an emotional reaction the second your eyes land on it. Swing around to the rear, and the drama continues. The taillights are composed of 4 L-shaped elements, forming a glowing frame that nods to the iconic quad lights of past GTRs, but with a futuristic twist. An aggressive rear diffuser, carbon fiber detailing, and an enormous active rear wing dominate the lower half of the car. That wing adjusts itself dynamically for high-speed stability or cornering grip, proving this isn't just a design exercise, it's a precision instrument. And let's not forget the illuminated Nissan badge, which pulses softly with energy. It's a small touch, but it feels like the car itself is alive, breathing, waiting to be unleashed. Step inside the Hyper Force, and you're immediately transported into what can only be described as a digital cockpit of the future. This isn't just a cabina, it's a mission control center for high-speed driving. The cabin transforms depending on the drive mode you choose. In GT mode, the cabin is clean, minimal, and bathed in soothing ambient lighting. The screens retract slightly, the seats adjust for comfort, and the experience becomes more refined. But switch to Armada R for racing and everything changes. The lighting shifts to red, carbon fiber surfaces are revealed, and augmented reality elements pop up across the displays. There are no traditional analog gauges here. Instead, you get a wide array of digital panels, floating holographic displays, and augmented reality projections that display lap times, G-forces, tire temperature, and even nearby competitor positions on track. It's like stepping into the cockpit of a Gundam mech. Even the steering wheel is shaped like a yoke, with integrated controls that respond to touch and gesture. Nissan has collaborated with Polyphony Digital, the team behind the Gran Turismo video game franchise, to develop the driving interface, and the result is something that feels half game, half spaceship. The seats themselves are made of lightweight carbon fiber and Alcantara, offering race car levels of support without sacrificing comfort. And for all its high-tech trappings, the cabin doesn't forget about the driver. Everything is angled toward the pilot. Visibility is sharp and focused, with an emphasis on keeping your eyes on the road or track. And yes, it's all electric, but Nissan didn't forget the importance of emotion. Through clever use of sound synthesis, the car provides a digital growl that rises and falls with your right foot, adding a visceral layer to the driving experience. Now let's talk performance, and this is where the Hyper Force really earns its name. Powering this beast is a solid-state battery system, yes, actual solid-state tech, which has long been considered the holy grail of EVs. With higher energy density, faster charging, and better thermal management, this setup allows the Hyper Force to pack a jaw-dropping 1,000 kilowatts of power. That's 1,341 horsepower. Let that number sink in for a moment. This is a 4-motor all-wheel drive monster, with each wheel independently controlled for razor-sharp torque vectoring and mind-bending acceleration. Nissan hasn't released official 0 to 60 times yet, but estimates place it well below 2 seconds. That puts it in the same league as the Rimac Nerva and Tesla Roadster, except the Hyper Force isn't just about straight-line performance. Thanks to its advanced D4-horse all-wheel control system and weight-optimized chassis, it's built to dominate corners too. Active aerodynamics work in real time with the torque distribution system to deliver maximum grip on every surface. Whether you're on a mountain pass or a professional race circuit, the Hyper Force is designed to read the road and adapt instantly. It doesn't stop there. The car features multi-level drive modes, including customizable race settings that adjust suspension stiffness, aero behavior, regenerative braking, and even steering weight. There's even an AI-based co-pilot mode that assists with track driving, offering real-time feedback and suggesting braking points, cornering lines, and throttle timing. For seasoned drivers, it's a performance enhancer. For novices, it's like having a professional coach riding shotgun without the awkward conversation. As for pricing, Nissan hasn't officially announced production plans or a price tag, and that's the big caveat here. As of now, the Hyper Force is technically still a concept. However, Nissan has made it very clear that this isn't just a design exercise, it's a preview of what's coming. With the race toward solid-state batteries heating up, and performance EVs entering the golden age, there's a strong chance we'll see a production version and perhaps as the next evolution of the GTR series. If and when that happens, expect a price tag north of $300,000, putting it squarely in the realm of hypercars. But here's the thing, and unlike many hypercars that are locked away in collectors' garages, the Hyper Force feels like a car that actually wants to be driven. It's born from the GTR bloodline, which means track days, tuning, and pushing limits are all baked into its DNA. This isn't just about being fast, it's about delivering a complete, emotional, and deeply immersive experience behind the wheel. So what's the final word? The 2025 Nissan Hyper Force is not just another electric car, it's a lightning bolt thrown into the future. It's bold, ambitious, and wildly imaginative. While other automakers cautiously inch toward electrification, Nissan just did a full send. They've taken the soul of the GTR and reimagined it through the lens of next-gen performance and digital design. Whether or not it hits production in this exact form, one thing's for certain, it signals the return of Nissan as a fearless innovator in performance engineering. That's all for today's deep dive on the Nissan Hyper Force. If this electrifying vision of the future got your heart racing, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss another episode of CarScope. We've got more high-voltage reviews and behind-the-wheel action coming your way. Until next time, stay curious, stay fast, and as always, keep your eyes on the road and your foot on the thrill.